friends and family. We're all adjusting to a new normal as we practice social distancing to decrease the spread of COVID-19. I've had several people mention that they have had difficulty in convincing their parents or grandparents to stay home or avoid gatherings, especially church services. So I was inspired to do a video that you can share with your friends and loved ones. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Crystal Maxwell. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. I'm originally from Foxworth, Mississippi. I currently reside in and practice in South Carolina. So let's look at COVID-19. COVID-19 is a new virus, which means we are still learning a lot about what symptoms to look out for, how to treat it, and how to decrease the spread of it. Classic symptoms of COVID-19 are cough, fever, and shortness of breath. As we have watched the spread, we have noted other symptoms such as fatigue, diarrhea, and headache. Some people have tested positive for COVID without having any symptoms, which is called being an asymptomatic carrier. All of these symptoms can be caused by other viruses or bacteria, which can make it difficult to know who actually has COVID-19 virus. What makes it even more difficult is that there is an insufficient supply of tests to test everyone, and it can take up to 10 days in some places to get test results. There is no medicine to treat the virus specifically, so we use social distancing to help decrease the opportunity of one person passing it to another person. So let's look at what this looks like. Daughter Johnson brings Mama Johnson to her primary care doctor because Mama Johnson started coughing on Tuesday. She tells the receptionist that her allergies started acting up on Monday and she's been sneezing and her sinuses have been a bit congested, so she's had a headache as well. Nurse Mary thinks that this is a typical allergy sinus case, so she completes Mama Johnson's medical history and vital signs without a mask, gown, or gloves. Mama Johnson's temperature is noted to be 98.7, normal. Dr. Smith does her evaluation on Mama Johnson and asks her some more questions without a gown, glove, or mask on either. But as she's questioning her, Mama Johnson notes that she's felt more tired than usual, but she's not short of breath and she doesn't have any fever that she can recall. Dr. Smith asks her if she's been visiting anyone or been to any other place besides her home. Miss Mama Johnson says she went to Sunday church service but hasn't been anywhere else in the past 2 weeks. Dr. Smith asks her if she's been more winded when she's walked to the bathroom or to the kitchen or seemed to catch her breath at times. Mama Johnson confesses, yeah, I have felt like I've had more problems walking to the bathroom and catching my breath. Dr. Smith is now concerned that Mama Johnson's symptoms may actually be due to COVID, so she tests her and instructs both Mama and Daughter Johnson to self-isolate until results return. Daughter Johnson continues to feel fine. She's the only one in the family that can run errands, and there's no one else to help her take care of her 2 children. Her children indicate they feel fine. They continue their usual neighborhood bike rides and interactions with the neighborhood kids next door. 3 days go by, still no test results. Another 2 days go by and Mama Johnson is feeling better, so she decides to go to Sunday service. The next day, Dr. Smith calls and confirms Mama Johnson has COVID-19. The health department calls Mama Johnson to obtain the names of all of her close contacts. Mama Johnson has been in contact with Daughter Johnson, who has been running errands, her 2 grandchildren who've been playing with the 4 kids next door, and in their house are the 2 parents and 2 grandparents that live there. There have been 20 to 25 church members who've attended church service over the last 2 Sundays. She's been exposed to the receptionist at Dr. Smith's office, Dr. Smith's nurse, and Dr. Smith, who all have multiple people living in their home. The clinic doesn't have enough tests to test everyone who's been possibly exposed, so most people are told to self-isolate. Now, there have been more than 30 people who've been possibly exposed. How many will actually follow instructions to self-isolate? Daughter Johnson later calls Dr. Smith's office to schedule an appointment, and she wanted to inform her that the grandmother next door is in the ICU with COVID-19, only to find out that there's only a nurse taking calls because Dr. Smith is out taking care of her daughter who has COVID-19. The ripple effect of unintended exposure is why practicing social distance is so important. Avoid gathering with people that you have not been around on a daily basis. You don't know who that person has come in contact with that may have the virus and not even know it. Wash your hands for 20 seconds and avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. If you develop symptoms, call your doctor and notify him or her of all of your symptoms. Take some time today and read James, the 2nd chapter, verses 14 through 26. While God expects us to have faith in Him, He also expects us to work in knowledge and wisdom. God blessed me with knowledge to practice medicine and guide people regarding their health. I am humbly thankful for Him entrusting me with such a special role in life. In this role, I urge you to please stay at home. Flattening the curve begins with you.